Welcome to Frosting Your Gravy, everyone. My name is Amalia. I am the host of Frosting and Gravy, known as Miss Frosting. The other person on this channel is my Papa Bear, also known as Mr. Gravy. He cooks savory foods mostly, whilst I prefer making desserts, pastries, and anything that is wonderful for sweet tooth people. So guys, 2026 is my commitment to a healthier me and a healthier family. 2026 will be a year of high fiber, healthy foods. Everything that we'll be cooking will be packed with fiber, lots of veggies, and we just purchased a Ninja Foodie 8.5 quart slow cooker, multi-functional cooker. Here is the bowl, or what you call it, like the pot of the slow cooker. You can pull it out, and it's oven safe too. And I bought it because it's 8.5 quart capacity for our big family. So right away, I'm going to tell you the plus of it. The pro is the description says non-stick. And as you know, there are different kinds of non-stick. The kind I hate and I stay away from is the Tefal kind, where it easily chips off, scratches. It's that black coating that if you go to Goodwill and look at the pans, they always have these like scratches in the black coating. Those are the Tefal ones. I despise those. I don't use them. This, even though it said non-stick, I kind of expected to have the Tefal quality of non-stick. I was wrong. This is an absolutely polished and like shiny kind of non-stick, almost like you would see in a Blue Diamond pan. Like if you feel it, it feels the same as the Blue Diamond brand of like frying pans and cooking pots, you know, just a very high quality of non-stick coating. The con that I see is it comes with a spoon, and the spoon is plastic. And it's not just plastic, it's like very, very hard plastic. And the sides right here are scratchy. Like, I would not dare to put this on my pan. And I understand that in the, like the Blue Diamond pan, they say you can use metal utensils. I can tell you bullcrap. Don't do that. I don't do that. It still does leave scratches with metal utensils. I don't know why they advertise it like that. Not truth in my experience. So this spoon to me is useless. I'm planning to take good care of this appliance as I do all of my items, whatever I have, whether it's crochet tools or kitchen appliances. I take very good care of my things so that they serve me for years and years and years. Do you understand my kind of philosophy? Are you like that too? Or are you of the mentality things are meant to be used? It's okay to be rough with them. You know, you can, you don't have to be careful. You can just replace them. But I'll be careful with mine. So I'm going to be using my silicone cooking utensils when I'm using this Ninja. So today I will be making a meatball soup. And let's get to the recipe real quick. You need a pound of ground meat. You could have ground chicken, ground beef, ground pork. A mixture of any of those is delicious. I wish I had a little bit of pork. The soup would be more flavorful, but today all I have is ground turkey. So 1 pound of meat, 1 medium onion. You need to chop it into like very fine cubes and saute it in a frying pan in a little bit of oil for about 2-3 minutes. And I'm going to add my sauteed onion to the meat. Add salt and black pepper to taste, and whatever other seasonings that you want to season the meatballs with, because this is for the meatballs. And mix everything together really, really, really well. Add 1 egg and mix it in. Alright friends, next to the bottom of your soup pot, or if you're using a slow cooker like mine, do it inside there. Add just a little bit of oil for sauteing our veggies. Bring that oil to heat on medium. I'm actually going to use this sear saute button. And then Press start. So this should be heating up now. You can absolutely make the same soup on your stove pot. I'm choosing the slow cooker because I have to leave the house and run an errand, and this will be cooking while I'm gone. Into the heated oil, we're going to add 3 celery ribs diced thinly and 1 large carrot also diced thinly. Perfect. A few cloves of garlic chopped up into small pieces. Garlic will give it a very nice aroma to our soup, and also it boosts our immunity to help fight the viruses that are going around. And we need 1 onion sliced into feathers or cubed, however you want to do it. I'm gonna do a bag of pearl onions, or maybe half a bag. Normally I just take an onion and cut it into feathers for the soup, but I was at Walmart and I'm not feeling good, and I decided I just wanted to treat myself to these fancy little mini onions for the soup, because why not, right? Just really wanted to do it, so here we are. And 1 12-ounce bag of artichoke quarters goes right in there. And we need to saute it. I think everybody knows what saute means, right? Cook it on medium-low heat until everything here softens up. So maybe about 5 minutes. Carrots should soften up. I hear how it's sizzling. So nice. And for an even higher fiber content, you can optionally add a 12-ounce bag of frozen cut okra, or I think it's also 12 ounce of Brussels sprouts. One or the other will go good with the meatballs. So far, loving the machine. It's sauteing it really good. Keeping like pretty high heat underneath, I think, because everything is sizzling very nicely. The content of my pot sauteed, and giving it 1 quick stir before I'm adding water. You're supposed to actually add beef broth. Pour enough water to come to about half mark on your pot. And if you don't have beef broth on hand when you're making the soup, you can just do water and beef broth cubes like the Knorr brand and others, or instant beef broth flavor packets like these ones. It's a base for soups and stews. So I'm going to do about 3 of these since I forgot to buy beef broth. Going to mix the broth packets. This will give a very good flavor. And if you're cooking this on the stove, bring your water to boiling. Since I'm cooking it in my new device, I turned off the saute and switched it on to slow cook on high. So it will still bring what's here to a boil. I'm just going to cover it with a lid, and in the meanwhile I'm going to peel and cube 3 potatoes. I do need this to boil, and it's boiling, and it's time to add diced potatoes to this. Here, I diced up 3 large potatoes, and they need to go in the broth. Give it a stir one more time to mix everything up. Oh, it's already a beautiful soup. Look at all the colors, all the flavors. And the meatballs will add just that perfect final touch to this. Looks good to me. So I'm going to cover it with a lid and let it come to a boiling again. Well, everything in my pot is boiling again. Potatoes boiled for about 2 minutes. Time to roll up this meat into little bowls. I'm going to be doing them about this size. I like them smaller, bite size. Here they are, guys, my meatballs. I made them all and placed them in the broth. And now we need to add about 1/3 cup of rice. But for the month of February, I'm doing a gut cleanse. I'm doing no grain just for this month. No rice, no flour, nothing like that. So I'm replacing the rice with black-eyed peas. It's very nutritional, very good in soups. I added this whole 12-ounce bag. And now that all of our soup ingredients are in the pot, time to increase the water to whatever level you want, however much broth you like in the soup. I love broth when I make soup. So I'm adding about that much from the top of the pot so that the soup is brothy in the end. And season it with salt and pepper and whatever other seasonings you like in the soup. Once it comes to a boiling again, I will switch to a slow cook, because that's when you get the best broth, is when it slow cooks. And probably going to give it maybe 2 hours on low. And our dinner is done. Let's dip our bowls.
Open it.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at all the veggies, the artichoke, the black-eyed peas instead of rice. Look at that. When you see all the colors like that in a meal, you know you've made a nutritional meal. Because every vegetable of every color is some kind of a health benefit. So I'm gonna dip our bowls. Here it is, guys. That's our soup. Bon appetit, everyone. So I do really like this Ninja cooker so far. This was the very first meal we cooked in it, and it did a really fantastic job. I didn't have to fire up my gas oven. In our current house, we have a gas stove, and I don't like firing it up a lot. So cooking in this slow cooker was awesome. And look at these meatballs. They hold their shape. They're just perfect. And in the future, you will definitely see more meals made in it. But the first one I call a success. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Have you seen this device? Have you purchased it? Do you have your own opinion on this one? And we'll see you in the next one.